Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
Guys, we back.
Yes, sir.
Another episode.
You better know it.
For sure. Do these intros. What we thinking, Weezy? Give me a winner for the week. Not your best of the week, but a person that won the week.
Who had a good week?
Who had a good week?
Lovie Smith had a good week.
Lovie Smith had a good week.
Lovie Smith had a good week.
For sure. For sure.
Great beard and all. He had a good week.
Great beard and all, for sure. Bearded people. What you got, Jeff?
Shout out to my guy Skill Wing, man.
Skill Wing.
Skill got his own sneaker coming.
Skill Wing got his own sneaker coming.
Southside.
Yeah, no, for sure. Southside, 615.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, for sure. That's a big win. Shout out to my dog. Yeah, most definitely. My winner. Who won the week? David Stern. Resting in peace, like, yes, man. Because the NBA, Adam Silver, it's up.
Yeah.
It's up. I ain't never seen a trade deadline like this, dog.
Chaos.
It was
pure chaos.
It was, guess what it was? Controlled chaos.
I like it.
Yeah, for sure. And I like that guy.
Yeah.
Cameraman, you got a person that won the week?
Or lost. That person. Person plays a thing.
The person plays a thing.
Just a person. Shit. Let's roll. He kissed the baby.
What did he win? You guys.
What did he win?
Let's start.
McDonald's All-American.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
McDonald's All-American.
What did he win?
That was last week, dog.
last week, fam.
Let's get it started.
Hey!
Let's get it started.
Hey!
Wait. And running.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What it do?
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
No
A head nod.
And a head
Hey, man. Hey, I'm going to stop asking you how you doing, dog. Here we go, dog. Come on, man.
It's your thing. He got under braids on. He rapping today.
He got
Peace up 8 times down.
New too.
Peace
It's
up.
all new too.
Peace up 8 times down.
Shout out to the cameraman.
Shout out to the cameraman.
Know your braids, man. Secrets out.
Yeah, right.
There's no secret no more.
Everyone else in conference.
I'm sure. Hey, listen.
Lead dog.
Till we up out of here.
You better know it.
Nah, he came in
Lead
dead.
dog.
Where we leave?
We leading the world.
Where we leave? He came in dead last.
I ain't coming dead. All right, man. You came in dead last in fantasy. Hello.
I did come in dead
You
last.
came in dead last.
And I'm gonna go out like that too. That's what's up. I'm gonna go out.
You can't go out like that.
Nah, I'm
You
gonna
got to
go.
redeem yourself. For sure.
Ooh, I'm done with that.
Yeah, you better be. Episode 404, we are analyzing the winners and losers of the 2022 NBA trade deadline.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better damn believe it.
Let's kick it off.
With Weezy.
Weezy, best of the week. What you got, bud?
Best of the week for me is Harmony. Her new dance class. She came home with her routine. She got it popping.
She danced.
She ready to roll. That dance some single ladies. Don't know how I feel about that, but she ready to rock.
Dance bop.
Yeah, that's good.
She ready to rock.
Yeah, for sure. That's all right. That's good to hear, Weezy, for sure. Best of the week, Jeff. What you got?
Man, prophecy fulfilled. Year 2. He told you so.
It was a replacement, though.
He told you
shouldn't
so.
even been there.
He told you so.
I'm going to let you rock.
Shout out to LaMelo Ball, man.
you
All-star.
That's
Second
COVID.
year.
That's COVID right
No,
there.
it ain't cold.
God damn.
I'm saying it's a little cough. you know, you can't cough in public no more.
Not no more.
Well, you want to
2
die?
years from now.
I don't want you to die.
You can't cough in public to 2025.
Easy.
Yeah, but just I don't know what you want me to do.
You coughed. But yeah, shout out to LaMelo.
LaMelo Ball. Prophecy
I
fulfilled.
got something for that. Next time, we got to call the ambulance. I'm going to hold my call in.
Hey, nah, for sure.
Yeah, I hope you got insurance.
Nah, for sure. What was the song you was the song we was singing in
I forgot
pre-production?
that quick.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. My best of the week is Nike investing in the WNBA. They received a $75 million investment from Nike to accelerate growth. The regular season viewership has increased by 49%, and the postseason and the WNBA finals both saw their highest viewership in years. Following the funding, the valuation of the WNBA, Jeff, you'll be excited to hear this, now at $1 billion, according to a source
Let's go.
close to the knowledge.
Pay them players though.
Pay them.
Pay them players.
Pay them. Now listen, you get
If you doing
75.
shit, yeah.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, break bread.
You break bread.
And you got
pay
that
your
money, you
people.
gotta pay them players. After you got that money, you gotta pay the players.
That's facts.
All right.
Pay the players.
All right. Got you. Worst of the week, Jeff. What you got?
Oh man, clips circulating in the Realville group chat of a basketball player that people thought was Shout out to the group. Shout out to the group chat.
Shout out to the group
I'm
chat.
not gonna put the young man's name out there. That was mistakenly thought was. It was bad.
It was bad.
And then 5 to 10 minutes later, people still thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were reposting a tweet that no one even thought to watch.
Yeah.
Before
Watch the damn tweet.
watch the video and the tweet, you would know.
'Cause it was a boy.
That was a young man.
That was a
out
boy.
there dunking on people.
Damn boy.
Yeah, y'all like calling that
Dunk
boy.
that thing. Yeah.
Calling that boy a girl.
Come on, man.
Y'all slow down.
Yeah.
That's rough. Rough. We can group chat.
Yeah,
up.
man, for
That's
sure.
rough.
That group
Yeah.
chat rough.
Yeah,
man.
it's rough.
Put the
Yeah.
cape on too.
Hey.
Like, I mean, that was loud and wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, you might.
Always.
Hey, you gotta keep that thing young in that group chat because that group.
You low in the group chat.
I gotta be.
Yeah, you be-
I gotta be low
You
because.
gotta be low.
Hey, snakes in the group chat now. Hey, it's some the group chat. That grass get high. I'm trying to tell you.
It's hot. What
I
you
keep
got?
that
Worst of the
pistol.
week?
Yeah, you got me started. I keep that pistol on me in the
Yeah,
group
I
chat.
see.
Oh my god.
My worst of the week is real quick. Los Angeles Lakers. And that's it.
That's it.
It's bad.
LA.
That's it.
Bad.
So-
Live and die in LA is what they doing right now.
Oh shit. My worst of the week is Tate Martell, man. Retiring from the game of football in order to pursue some business ventures. Yeah, he was the top QB in the class of 2017. Never worked out for old Tate. A wide receiver, DB, quarterback one. Just didn't work. Went to 4 different schools. Just didn't work. Just didn't work, man.
Never got his footing.
It just never really. Yeah, shout out to Tate.
That was your man.
That's your man.
Listen, man, y'all cannot put Tate
That was one of the elite 11 guys right there, Jay. I'm gonna let you.
I'm gonna be real.
Hey, roll with that one.
Dude.
Roll with that one. Hey, roll with that. It's cool. Take the light. Hey, take that L.
I think you're thinking of Johnny
No,
Manziel.
Hey, Jeff, he's doing that thing again right now. He's finna do it.
That's his one.
Yeah, this is
I'll be trying to slither out stuff. That's his one right
Just
there.
listen though, but he's finna do it. Go ahead.
Nah, Tate Martell. I watched the show. It was a really good show. It was the first year of QB1 that came on Netflix.
Yep.
It's a really great show. He was one of the inaugural quarterbacks on there. Him and Jeff's racist quarterback Jake Fromm. They were both QB1s.
Jake
Oh yeah,
Fromm. Okay.
Jake Fromm. There's your guy. That's your guy. Yeah, you was hype when they drafted him.
Stay focused, Jeff. Stay focused.
I know you do that thing. You do.
He good at it too, dog.
So what I'm saying is, I was hyping the show for people to watch the show.
Oh, niggas
It just
hyping the
so
show.
happened
God, he
that
cold. He
Tate
cold.
Martell was
cold.
the
They ain't got a
highest
chance with him,
rated
dog.
quarterback
Hey.
on the show.
You cold,
That's top tier
Hey.
potting right there.
dude. They don't have a chance with him, dog. I'm telling you.
Crap.
I tell you all the
Tate
time,
Martell.
it's dangerous the way dude is.
Sean Kaiser,
Dangerous.
Tate
You
Martell.
put Tate Martell.
That
on
was
me,
your
dog.
man.
Tate Martell.
You
cold.
believe in Treon?
I did not believe in Treon. That was a little Mike.
Hey,
That was a little Mike. That was a Mike.
hey, if
He was
you
my
up,
quarterback.
hey, I'm telling you, if he gets you to sit down and talk to him, you're in trouble because he's dangerous.
Jeff.
Yes, sir.
You have 10 good resting seconds.
I'm gonna make it quick.
Let's start the clock.
Keith Lee, recently released by the WWE, unfortunately, in the midst of one of his highest popularity with wrestling fans, has resurfaced in AEW this past week. Brought rejoice to wrestling fans like myself. Happy to see Keith Lee back. Hopefully, he's able to manifest everything he's supposed to have in AEW. So good luck to Keith Lee and all he got in the future. Make sure you tune in each and every Thursday to the 808s and Chair Shots podcast. Myself, shout out to my co-host Neek. Like we always say, you might not like it, but your auntie love wrestling.
Most definitely. And tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
that the revolution will be podcasted. And before we get started, the first half, Weezy, you have a Yellow Box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners.
I do. This week's award recipient is soccer player Kurt Kuzma.
Zouma.
Kurt Zouma.
There we go. Yeah, Premier League and West Ham defender Kurt Zouma was fined 2 weeks' salary, which is nuts, by his club and lost his sponsorship with Adidas on Wednesday after he was filmed kicking and slapping a cat. Yes, an animal welfare charity took custody of Zuma's 2 cats while it investigates video footage he had shared widely on social media. Hours later, leading sportswear manufacturer Adidas said it had concluded its own investigation into the film and said that he would no longer be a contracted athlete. The Bengal cat that he abused are one of the United Kingdom's well, UK's most expensive domesticated cats. Bengal kittens cost right around $2,500 per cat. Ben Simmons also owns one of these cats.
I bet he does.
For sure.
I bet.
This is the thing. A couple people you don't play with, animals one of them.
Yeah.
Can't do that on man. You
Michael
can't
Vick,
kick it.
yeah.
And I hate cats.
Yeah.
I absolutely
You know Michael
can't
Vick
call
is
it
can't play with no can't play with no animals.
Not on,
Can't
in
do
life. You cannot play with stuff like that on animals. And man,
Who let the
come
dogs out? That ain't even funny though.
On. That ain't funny.
That ain't even funny though.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
Pussycat
Damn, that ain't
dog.
right.
Yeah.
You got to take that.
Yeah,
Take that to
I don't fool with
And
cats.
Kurt is gonna kick the shit out of you.
I don't fool with cats.
Soccer
Nah,
player.
for real.
Soccer kick gonna hurt.
Nah,
That shit gonna hurt.
I'm big. I don't fool with cats. I can't roll.
I'm allergic to cats. So
Oh, shit.
I hate cats. I am allergic.
You scared of
to cats.
dogs too?
Nah, I'm not. How am I?
I know a
scared
story. I get my mama. You want me to get my mama to tell you a story?
of that? Please call your mom and tell that story one day. I don't play with dogs. I don't like it.
I know a
Straight
story.
dogs.
I heard a story
Hey,
about.
no straight dogs is different, man.
Straight
you
dogs,
don't know what's on his mind.
But I ain't gonna lie, this dog is about as big as this FSP cup. He's a little bitty.
Hey.
He's a little bitty dog.
He was always on top of a car, dog. He was on top of a car.
Moms love that story. I got out of there. I'm gonna get out of there,
You
man.
gotta-
Yeah, I'm from the
Oh,
south
hey,
side.
man. Hey,
Yeah, we
bounce in the
straight
house.
dogs. Hey,
Bouncing.
Hey, bouncing the
I
house.
elevated.
You did.
And people don't talk about mouse in the house. You were terrified. You were
Yeah,
terrified.
I'm
and
big fan.
Jeff was not. And you want to talk about somebody who fucking with
No.
the franchise is out of there.
I'm out of there. Where you at?
Get that to him, Weezy, man. You guys ready to get started
Let's
first
do it.
half?
Yes, sir.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG. And I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Holla at you. Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What about you,
I'm
brother?
Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Sure, and I'm J Ho. I'm J Ho on Instagram and Twitter, man. Talk to me on Twitter.
Yeah,
Let's have a conversation about the NBA All-Star Weekend, and we will kick things off with the NBA.
Let's do it.
The 2022 NBA All-Star Game will hold its festivities the weekend of February 18th through the 20th in Cleveland, Ohio. The first event on All-Star Saturday night is the Skills Challenge. We'll kick things off with that. Last year, Indiana Pacers big man, Domantas Sabonis, Jeff's guy, won the competition in the new format. He defeated Chicago Bulls big man Nikola Vucevic in the final round. The NBA announced a little bit of change of the format for the 2020 Taco Bell Skills Challenge. Who is your pick to win and why, Jeff? We will start things off with you.
I'm going Team Cavs, man. Give me Jared Allen, Darius Garland, and Evan Mobley. Got a nice synergy on that team. Got some good skilled players. You need skill. You can have a big. A big can win this. Of course, Sabonis won it.
Sure.
But you got to have a skilled big man.
In the Skills Challenge, you got to
You
have
gotta
skills.
You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? Yeah. Give me
You're going with
Team
synergy.
Cavs. Yeah, going
Sure.
with synergy and Team Cavs.
Weezy, who you got?
I want to roll with Jeff with the Darius Garland, hometown guy.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to pick the Antetokounmpos, but I can't say their name.
Weezy.
I can't say their name too
You got
well.
it.
No, you
You
got it
was
for sure,
close.
first
You
try.
was- Yeah, good
So
job.
I'm gonna roll with Team Cavs too.
Okay. So between Team Antetokounmpo, it's Team Cavs, and Team Rooks, which are the rookies.
Yeah.
I am picking Team Antetokounmpo.
Okay.
They have the chemistry that Jeff talked about. Probably practiced this prior to the competition. We know that Giannis takes everything serious, especially All-Star Weekend. So give me Team Antetokounmpo coming in with focus for
Okay.
sure.
I like it.
All right, moving on to the three-point contest. Take place Saturday night. In my eyes, I think this should probably be the
Main event.
crescendo
Yeah.
of the entire thing for sure. It's a great thing, great event. Last year, Stephen Curry took home his second three-point contest title. There will be no prior champs in this lineup. Weezy, who do you have winning the competition?
Fred VanVleet.
That's
Freddie?
your man.
That's my guy.
Freddie. Hey, Freddie.
He got a stroke.
Yeah,
Pause.
woo. It wasn't nothing worse than what Weezy said.
Nothing worse
Doing,
than that.
and during pre-production.
Nothing worse.
Oh
than
my God, man, it was rough.
You had to bring that up. You
My
know,
bad. It hurt me when I had
Pause
to
of the
go to the
century
break.
right there.
I'm not even gonna bullshit. It was the pause of the century, 100%. Why do you got Freddie VanVleet winning though?
That's my guy, man.
That's your guy.
That's my guy. Underrated dude. Came to the league. NBA champion.
For sure. Undrafted.
Undrafted.
Yeah.
Wichita State.
For sure.
Wichita.
Why you look at me when you said
Just
that?
thought I didn't know that. He beat my Vanderbilt boys in the Final Four.
Yeah, for sure.
Fred VanVleet.
Where did Desmond Bain go to college at?
Give me a conference.
Big 12.
Texas Tech.
No.
Where'd
Jeff,
he go?
he went to TCU. Jeff, who you got winning?
I'm going with Patty Mills, man.
Mm-hmm.
I like Patty Mills. Patty Mills is a wily veteran.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of these things where this is gonna take, like you said, take it serious with the Antetokounmpos. I think Patty Mills is coming for blood on this, and this is his way to kind of put a nice cherry, nice bow on his career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got
And
Patty
franchise
Mills.
took my pick.
Oh damn.
I am rolling with Desmond Bain from TCU. For sure, plays for the Memphis Grizzlies, shooting 42% from three. I think he is the person in the draft, in the actual competition that people aren't really thinking about. You know, so in turn, he knows he's going in with house money. Yeah. I'm going with Desmond Bain for the Memphis Grizzlies.
I tell you what.
Why is Cat in this?
Cat can shoot.
He can shoot, but he shouldn't be here.
Cat should be in this. No. Trey, listen. Trey gonna have a chain on when he playing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If Trey somehow gets to the finals, he gonna have.
No.
He got a flair for the theatrics. Is what I'm saying.
Sure. Speaking of theatrics, moving on to the last competition, the dunk contest. After only 3 participants last year, we have 4 participants in the 2022 Slam Dunk Contest. Houston Rockets rookie Jalen Green is the odds-on favorite to win this contest. Who is your pick and why, Jeff?
Jalen Green is, like you said, odds. Mm-hmm. I'm going Obi Toppin, though.
Obi Toppin.
Okay.
All right. Obi got bounced.
He got bounced.
Yeah.
Big in-game bounce, though. I'm a little worried if it's going to translate to being creative. But the kid from Golden State also got bounced.
Yeah, Juan Toscano Anderson, JTA, man. Stupid bounce. Yeah. And again, it's one of those Desmond Bain type plays. People are like, who the hell is that? Those guys usually win.
He can steal.
He's bouncy, though. Yeah. Like stupid bouncy.
I'm sticking with Obi, but yeah.
Yeah. Again, the participants are Obi Toppin, Cole Anthony, Juan Toscano Anderson, and Jalen Green, the favorite. Who do you have, Weezy?
Obi Toppin.
Going with OT.
Yeah, he got to win. This is the second one. He got to win one now.
Yeah, no, for sure. He has bounce, but I don't think that he's taking the weekend serious. Again, he'll probably come out with a chain. The person that will take this serious and has the most to prove is the shortest person in the competition. It's Cole Anthony. His makes are going to look a lot better because he is 6'2", 6'3", and he's going to bring some personality, some flair, and some boldness to the competition. He's built for this. He is a UNC Tar Heel, and I'm going with Cole Anthony for the win.
You know what I'm happy about? I know we had All-Star Weekend last year.
Mm-hmm.
There was people.
There's people. There's people.
This is going to be packed. This is back to All-Star Weekend.
Cleveland. Yeah, for sure. It's going to be cold, though.
Yeah, but it's going to be a lot of people there.
There's going to be people there.
And I hope we can have a good dunk contest.
The Birds will be there.
Yeah, Birds will be there.
The Birds.
Yeah. I love Birds. Keep it in the NBA, Jay.
For sure, most definitely.
The NBA unveiled their 15 greatest coaches in NBA history as part of the continuing celebration of the 75th season. All right. 15 coaches included Red Auerbach, Casey Jones, Pat Riley, Larry Brown, Steve Kerr, Doc Rivers, to name a few. Do you guys have any snubs that you think you have that were left off this list? How about you, Weezy?
No. I have no snubs off his list. What about you?
I got a snub, man.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah. This is pretty much flawless, and I think I think they should have did 20. I get the 15,
20, yeah,
but to have so many current coaches, I mean, you were reaching. So in turn, I think 15 is a number that kind of condensed. I think they left out Rudy Tomjanovich stop because he has 2 championships.
Yes,
it's a lot of people on there back to back.
Yeah.
Jordan situation, whatever. I don't care. Yeah. You can't underestimate the heart of a champion. Is what Rudy said. That's what Rudy said. Yeah. And I think Rudy deserves to be on that top 15 list 100%. To have Doc on there, and y'all know Doc's my guy.
Yeah.
Doc ain't gonna get a championship to this year. So in turn, this is a little premature.
But Doc got one though.
No, I'm talking about another one to get 2.
Yeah.
No, he's not getting another championship.
Everybody at least got 2?
Everybody was listening. Well, no. Spoelstra got a couple. There's people on there with 1. Yeah, he got it. Listen, got LeBron James.
He might get 4 this year.
He ain't gonna get no.
They
squatted. But they didn't. I don't think they attacked the we'll talk about that. I don't think they attacked the trade deadline like they should have because there were people that
they have to.
I think they really do.
Okay.
I really do. But the list is flawless. Lenny Wilkins is the only person to actually be a top 75 player and a top 15 coach. Yeah. Shout out to Lenny for sure.
That's my coach, man.
That is your coach.
That's my coach.
Yeah, you got. You said Rudy
T was the one. Like I couldn't. Now, if you ask me who I'm taking off for Rudy T, that's where it gets a little iffy. Yeah, maybe Don Nelson.
Maybe Don. No, Don is the reason the game up and down right now. Though
that's true.
He changed the game. You know what I'm saying? Like Bryson Tiller.
Yeah. No. So it was Rudy T.
Yeah.
Maybe not George Karl.
No, George Karl not. George Karl on that list?
Close.
George. Oh, he's not on the list.
He's not on the list. He's close.
George Karl never be on that list. I hate George Karl. He's a sucker.
My guy that won with the Mavericks.
Oh, Rick Carlisle. Yeah, he got one. He got one in there. He snuck one in there.
He snuck one in there.
But that's our generation.
Exactly.
That's it. So yeah,
4 current
Steve
coaches.
Kerr on that list, honey.
Steve, hell yeah. 4 current coaches on the list. Doc, Steve Kerr, Pop, and Eric Spoelstra.
They all deserve.
Tyronn Lue need to be on that list too.
For what? To do what?
Hold on now.
To do what?
Hold on now.
What to do what? What would Ty Lue do on this list? What did he do?
He won shit with LeBron.
Man, Mike Brown
in
deserved to be on the list.
In Cleveland,
Mike Brown deserved to be on the list. Then.
Okay, I'm just
Cleveland.
Yeah,
sure.
This was for you.
That was 3-1. He was down 3-1.
But the cool thing though,
he was down 3-1 on that one.
The list was comprised of 43 current and former head coaches. So it's an actual something that your peers voted on this. So it's a better thing for sure. I appreciate that. Shout out to the guys.
I can't believe Rudy T.
Rudy T not on that list. That's nasty.
Rudy Tom
That's
Jones.
nasty for sure. Before we get started with halftime, let's talk Kyler Murray. Star quarterback Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals are coming off yet another late season meltdown. Yes, they are. Murray is eligible for an extension for the first time in his career this offseason. This week, the former Heisman winner and the number 1 overall pick and Weezy's favorite QB1 scrubbed all mention of the Arizona Cardinals from his social media pages in recent days. That's not an accident. In fact, his agent recently refused to even comment on the situation. Weezy, is there trouble brewing in the desert?
Yeah.
It's already brewed.
It's already brewed. But this is my thing. Speaking from a fan's perspective. That's my boy.
That's your guy. You got his jersey.
Oh, I got it.
A little small, but you got it.
I got his jersey. But like this is what I'm saying. I didn't. You know how you get a text message from somebody. You understand why? They came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And like, Kyler, they gonna pay you.
Yeah.
They gonna pay you. You gonna get paid. I promise you. But you don't gotta go about it like that. Now, if they're talking about if they was specifically talking about franchise tagging you or we're thinking about if you're hearing rumbles about we get another quarterback in the draft. You don't go about it like this. To my perspective, I didn't understand why, unless it's something I don't know.
Yeah,
but it
might be bigger than Nino Brown.
It might be bigger than Nino Brown, but according to your last performance on the football field, and then this, it ain't good.
Okay,
it screams bigger than Nino Brown, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Once you start, that's the 2022 breakup right there.
Yeah,
like, you started erasing social media stuff. It's over with. But apparently, per sources, Tampa Bay's on the line. Tampa Bay on line 1.
Yeah.
And you delete everything in Tampa Bay on line 1.
They say Jerry on line 2.
That's dicey right there.
I don't want to see him go to Dallas.
Dallas. He's a Texas kid.
He is.
Hey, Jerry.
That'd be the worst.
Him for Dak.
But
he don't lose in Dallas.
No. Is he a free agent?
No. Nah.
He'll be free agent next year.
Yeah.
This is fifth option.
Yeah. They got to pick up the option for him.
See, this is Kingsbury's fault. It's his damn fault.
Okay.
Because he has to improve his coaching pattern. This is something that defined his entire career, even going back to Texas Tech. He got fired. Y'all don't realize he got fired for late game decisions. They fired him. He didn't leave Texas Tech. They fired his ass, and he got a head coaching job in the NFL. That's unheard of. So in turn, he needed to have Kyler Murray with a strong performance in this offseason. He didn't do shit in the offseason. I mean, not in the offseason, in the postseason. This postseason needed to be huge for him, and he didn't do shit, man. Season on the line, the most dynamic quarterback had 2 carries for 6 yards.
He boosted it up.
2 carries for 6 yards.
Jay,
The
you-
most dynamic quarterback. You only run the ball 2 times.
He's the most dynamic quarterback now.
Who's more dynamic than him that was playing in the playoffs?
In the NFC.
Come on.
Jay, this is his first time ever been in
He's
the
way
playoffs.
more dynamic than Josh Allen.
Well, that was
Jay.
a toss up.
Jay.
Running pass.
No.
Jay, I give you, he wasn't prepared. He wasn't ready for the game.
Okay.
I give you that. But this is his first. You're like he's been in playoffs every year. This is his first time ever playing NFL playoffs. First time he playing on a Monday night.
So Josh brought up Josh Allen
Yeah,
is a dynamic quarterback. He was moving. He was on the floor.
he been in the playoffs
He was
before.
moving. Nah, but he was ready to play. He was in this. He was out there.
he was
He
playing that
was
first
using his
playoff game.
legs.
Not that
He was
first
using
playoff
his
game.
legs.
But like you said,
This
that's
year,
coaching.
Yes.
But he
yeah.
got sacked twice in the first half, and it was
They just
during-
stopped.
he wasn't ready to play. Jay,
Who's a more dynamic running quarterback than Kyler Murray?
nobody.
Lamar Jackson.
I'm talking about like literally, like you know. What I'm
That's why I
saying?
said NFC.
Yeah.
NFC is Kyler Murray.
So you plan to stop him on the run? He didn't even run.
Jay, he had a bad game. What did you want to say? He had a bad
He
game.
was one and done. Was he one and done? Did they win a game?
now
You kicking
Are you
him
in
right
charge
down.
of the girls? I'm trying to answer you in charge of the girls.
You kicking him right down. You
if
heard
they
him.
lose to
You
the
heard
eventual
it.
Super Bowl champions, it don't sting as bad.
Yeah, you heard him.
Just saying.
Give or take.
It's his third time playing a division opponent. You're killing him right now in his first playoff game.
I mean, he got so mad. He said that we look terrible out there. And then
They
you wiped
did.
clean like it was a breakup. He asked
He's
him to go to
pissed off.
Jerry World.
He
He
asked-
might go
he
to
didn't
Tampa and Tom.
We don't know that. They said they asking him. We don't know that.
So what I'm saying is he's not the quarterback in Arizona next year. Put it on the board.
Well, you take him San Francisco?
Cameraman.
Hell yeah, I'll take him tomorrow. You damn right I'll take him tomorrow. Damn right.
They take him tomorrow?
He would not be QB1 in Arizona. Beginning of the season.
Man, if he gonna be a free agent,
dog.
I go pick him up. I drive to Arizona, go pick him up.
You're driving from Arizona to the city.
I go pick him up.
Sure.
I'll be calling you about 4 times time, man. I'm in Texas.
Yeah.
I'm in Kansas.
Yeah.
I'm
That's,
going.
that's a totally different way.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, where we going? Where's Texas? No, where's Kansas at? Where's Kansas at?
You
Jeff?
tell me. You tell me. You tell me why you go to Texas then Kansas. You tell me.
Kansas up here.
Why would you go to
So
Texas
you
then
go to Texas.
Kansas? You tell me.
You Texas, then you go here.
Yeah.
Where you going from Texas?
Well, what I'm
North
saying-
Dakota?
Man.
South Dakota?
You tell me.
Let's go to halftime.
Let's go to halftime.
Let's go to
We're at the midway point. Please enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime, we are back with Jeff's NBA MVP ladder for
Dang.
week.
NBA
Three.
MVP
I,
on
I
FSP.
tried, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear it, Jeff. Let's hear
All
it.
right. This week's honorable mentions: Luka Doncic and Donovan Mitchell. The Jazz and the pardon me, the Jazz and the Mavericks are moving up the Western Conference standings.
Facts.
Both of those, Luka is rounding into shape.
Yeah, he been in shape, dog. Don't do that. See, Jeff, that's what I'm saying, man. You already starting with that shit, bro. Like he in shape.
I just gave Luka honorable
Nah,
mention.
what you
Number
just
5,
said,
Jeff.
Nah, what you said was
Here we go. Here we
what you
go.
said was he's
Number 7.
rounding into shape. Your man's ain't played a game. Let's talk about it. Your man's
No,
ain't played
we
a
not
game.
gonna talk about
He's
that 'cause we
eating
do-
right now. He's at the buffet at Harrah's right now.
I said
Oh,
Zion
okay.
took a gap year.
Okay,
You know what's scary though?
His gap year is
Hold
food.
You know what's scary though? They traded for CJ McCollum. They're only 2 games out of the ninth spot.
Yeah.
They done won 4 straight. And they're only 2 games out of the ninth
Is he gonna
spot.
play
'Cause
this
they got
year?
BI.
Zion ain't gonna play this year?
Man, hell no.
But
He's
the thing
eating.
is- the
He's
thing
on an
is,
eating year.
If he comes back and plays, they can make the playoffs.
He's on an eating year.
That is scary, dude.
He's stuffing his face
Any hoops
with shrimp etouffee.
numbers.
You don't like Zion.
He don't. Number 7. We have a tie. at Number 7, cameraman. DeMar DeRozan and Devin Booker.
That's it.
Devin Booker points at a premium. Probably the best team in the league for Devin Booker. DeMar DeRozan having the career resurgence or career year after San Antonio. After a great week for the Chicago Bulls, he's tied for number 7 with Devin Booker. At number 6,
Book average 40 this week, bro.
At number 6, John Morant. The Grizzlies continue to roll. Continue to roll. He continues to be the most improved player in the NBA.
Ain't shake.
And also an MVP finalist. Give it up for John Morant, first time All-Star. At number 5, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's gonna be a long segment.
No, it's not. Giannis.
And for Jay, it is.
Giannis coming into this week, they took a little dip, but it's okay. He's playing a long game right now. His Bucks are in the 3rd spot in the East, but they're back rolling. He took a little dip this week, but he's gonna be back. At number 4, CP3, the conductor. The conductor of the Phoenix Suns. Probably the deepest team in the NBA. And he's the leader of that team. CP3. At number 3, Stephen Curry. First off a 9-game winning streak. It was snapped, but they're still rolling. Deep team as well. Number 2 ranked team in the Western Conference. It's going to be a battle for those 2 teams down to the wire. Coming out of the All-Star break, Steph is going to be Steph. He has Clay back coming close to 100%. Draymond's coming off an injury. All-Star Wiggins. Steph at number 3. And number 2, Mr. Do-It-All, the Joker, Nikola Jokic. The only reason to watch Denver Nuggets basketball is Nikola Jokic. No superstar help.
Bones Highland.
No superstar help. No other All-Star on his team. Dear God,
Bones Highland cold.
he's
Number 1, Jeff.
He's good.
Just wait.
No other superstar help. No other All-Star on his team. Nikola Jokic is keeping that team afloat. One-man band. And this week, if the MVP were handed out this week, the process is still processing.
Yeah, for sure. He processed.
It's still processing.
That's for sure.
I don't have to say much else.
He got help coming too.
Yeah.
That's the scary part, though.
He got help
I
coming.
don't know how this going to work.
Yeah, he got some.
We'll talk
Pat,
about
Pat.
that, but I don't know how it's going to
Pat,
work.
Pat.
This week, the
Pat,
number
Pat.
1 person on the MVP ladder, Joel Embiid. Thank you.
That's a 9-person
Don't say
list.
thank you.
Thank
That
you
list get
And
nasty.
like I always
nasty
say,
every
this
week.
my damn list.
It is your damn list.
It's
You
week
might
to
not
week.
like it, but you love it. You're
Might
right.
not like it.
But I love it.
But I love it. At the end of the day, it's week to week.
It's bullshit.
The NBA's in a great place. There's stars everywhere. I'm enjoying this season, man.
No, I can't tell. I cannot damn tell.
Jay,
If
do you
got-
hate that list?
I hate it. DeMar DeRozan at 7, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Is
disgusting.
Is that list
You know what he
despicable?
did this week?
Who he go?
He is number 3 right now, bro.
So
in
he
MVP
over
vote.
Steph?
Yeah.
Is that list despicable,
He
Jay?
keeping the lights on.
Is that lit? Just
What Ludacris
absolutely.
say? I kept the lights
terrifying.
on in Atlanta when Goody and Outkast took a break. That's what he doing. The boy is keeping the lights on in Chicago.
He's having a great year.
And to have him at 7 and you just throw Devin Booker tied for 7, Jeff, and then you wonder why. You see what I'm saying? We have kumbaya with Russell Westbrook.
have.
You get to the point, you finna make me go nuclear. You finna make me go nuclear
How?
on this shit. And
How?
I'm telling you, it's just
How?
week 3.
How?
You guys ready to get started the second half?
I just want to know how.
Ain't no way. I'm finna tell you. Bye. Goodbye.
Big Jeff for the Full Sport Press Podcast. And make sure you check out the Full Sport Press Podcast each and every Monday on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, Spotify, YouTube, and of course, the SoundCloud page. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And always remember, camera's always on.
The second half is underway.
Second half, the 2022 NBA trade deadline winners and losers. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy
Holy
Big
shit. This Weezy, what'd he do?
Weezy, the 2021-2022 NBA trade deadline did not disappoint
No, sir.
with several deals on the final day that will shape the course of this season.
Only one big deal.
It was a bunch of big deals. Some fans seem
show me.
overjoyed at their team's decision making. Others, not so much. Clearly, Weezy, not so much because he is a Los Angeles Lakers fan. Here are the winners and losers of the 2021-2022 NBA trade deadline. We will start off with the winners. Jeff, give me your first winner.
DeMontis Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
That's going to be a nice 1-2 punch in Sacramento. Not this year.
Hell no.
Not this year. Next year.
Okay.
Next year.
Okay.
It's going to be fun.
White Dante?
Why Dante goes there.
Yeah.
Nice. They already had a young nucleus, but a lot of the same parts.
For sure.
Now they have a vision now. in
Man,
Sacramento.
you see it.
They got a
You
vision.
see
in
it. You
Sacramento.
see the
I like
vision.
it. I like it.
See the vision. For sure, Weezy, you got a first winner.
Yeah. The Dallas Mavericks.
Okay.
For getting rid of Porzingis.
Okay.
To me, this how this trade went. You know, the general manager, the owner, they got together and said, you know what? This ain't gonna work.
Okay.
2 7-footers ain't gonna work. It's not what I had envisioned. Let's see what we can get for them.
Yeah.
And I think they did well.
I think so too.
I think they did well.
For sure.
Porzingis is the unicorn.
He is the unicorn.
Yeah, but he's one of the unicorns. We don't see much of a unicorn no more. So
Exactly. That's why he is the unicorn.
he's the unicorn.
Yeah, not for sure. That's why, because you don't see it. My first winner is Daryl Morey, man. Got to hand it to Daryl Morey. He waited and he waited and he waited people kind of wondering what the hell are you going to do? You're going to waste an MVP season out of Joel Embiid. And he ended up dealing Ben Simmons and getting back James Harden for a player that wasn't giving you 0, 0, 0 every night, lost tens of millions of dollars. And you get James Harden, who's going to pencil in 20 points and at least 8 to 9 assists. Yeah, you gave up Seth among the names in the deal. It's a huge miss because now you don't have shooters around. Like, I wish you maybe found another shooter to put around those guys. Danny Green is a shell of himself. And I'm sure they tried to package him in instead of Seth.
I'm pretty sure. We Danny Green.
You Danny Green for sure. But to keep that team and still have Maxey, still have Tobias, still have Matisse Thybulle, this is a huge, huge trade. And you get to, see what this looks like with an MVP season out of Joel Embiid. So definitely a winner, Daryl Morey. He did a great job. Another winner, Jeff.
Montrezl Harrell.
Okay.
Montrezl Harrell gets to go. He gets to go be an offensive threat in Charlotte with a great young nucleus and a great young point guard in LaMelo Ball. And they get to get Montrezl. And here's the great thing about them for Charlotte. They get to get Montrezl going into free agency.
Yeah.
So he gets to play for another contract.
Yeah.
And hopefully it works out for them. It's a win-win for them. They didn't give up much to get him. And you get a guy who's going to give you effort every single night.
And he was fighting KCP. He had to leave out of the way. For sure. Give me
I
another
didn't
winner,
bring that
Weezy. Yeah, no, for sure.
Another winner?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go with Ben Simmons.
Okay.
Let's roll with Ben Simmons. I'm shooting my low early, but
Sure.
no, I'm shooting early. But
Shoot it.
it's a great trade because he didn't want to be there.
He did not.
He didn't want to be there. He pouted his way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
He lost money.
Yeah,
It hurt his pockets to get out of there.
it did.
So he stood on what he believed in.
Yeah.
But my thing is, are we gonna see a difference in Ben Simmons?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because he's not, like, there's so many scores on that team. With KD, that's 30 points. With Kyrie, that's 20 points. All he has to do is defend. And,
They finally play with pace now because James Harden would have played, but he wasn't playing with no pace.
Yeah, no, for sure. It just didn't work out. That sucks for the Brooklyn Nets because that team was put together and they only played 16 games and they were 13-3 in those 16
And they
games.
were 1/2 inch shoe away from winning the championship last year.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
My next winner for sure is the Brooklyn Nets. They got a haul. If James Harden's leaving your team, right, you have to make sure that you get the most you can. So you set up the future of the Brooklyn Nets and also you took care of the present needs and got something because Brooklyn was looking at it like, listen, James Harden's going to walk out of this team and we don't get anything. Now you get something for him and you get Ben Simmons. And with 4 years left on his contract, you usually don't see that. Anthony Davis is the only person left just signing a contract and then demanding a trade. He's going to be clutch for them, no pun intended, for sure. I think it's a perfect team for a guy. And, I love Ben Simmons. I think he'll be great, man. They need him, and he'll be great playing alongside KD and Kyrie, for sure. Another winner, Jeff.
Well, of course, Ben Simmons, but you kind of touched on that pause a lot. So I'll go Marvin Bagley to the business. He gets to play with Cade Cunningham, and he gets to get clock. He gets to get the clock that he was not getting in his former team in Sacramento. He gets to get the clock that he deserved coming out of college. And he gets another shot at redeeming what's left of his young. He's still a young man, still a young career,
man.
and they got and there's no expectations in Detroit right now, none.
Fresh start.
So he gets to get a fresh start with a young player that's captivating their fan base. Shout out to Marvin Bagley, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. And on top of that, they're going to have a top 5 pick next year.
Yes,
so then you can see, hey, maybe I don't need Paolo Banchero. I don't need Chet Holmgren. Yeah. I don't really need, Jabari Smith. Yeah. I can roll with Marvin Bagley and draft the wing like Jay Ivey. That's perfect.
So what you just said, Jay, when you say you don't need the top athletes coming out, these top collegiate players, like in the Denver, somebody just passed gas.
No,
the Denver, the Brooklyn Nets, right? Mm-hmm. They got draft picks.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think the draft picks mean anything.
They do.
In the NBA, I'm a firm believer that if you're not getting a top 3 draft pick, just because you're getting a first round draft pick, it's not the same thing as NFL first round.
Yeah,
it's not.
Well, it is though because you can look at the draft. You can get somebody like Chris Duarte. You can get somebody like Josh Giddey, who people aren't really paying attention to, and they can really come in and help your franchise.
Or you can be like Golden State and build your team off of lower draft pick, lower first round, mid first round draft picks.
Yeah. I just don't think the Brooklyn Nets getting the draft picks coming in there. You think Kyrie Irving's gonna help somebody develop?
that and they gave up so much to get Harden to get some of those picks back kind of helps too. That's
I
all.
got you.
That's
Yeah,
all.
for sure. My next winner is the Pacers, man. This is what you do when you're a middling mid-market team. Shout out to Coach Wayman. This is you know when to fold them, dog. You know when to fold them. You sell high and you get Tyrese Halliburton. I know you lose Sabonis, but at the same time, waiting to deal Miles Turner, you can get a replacement for Miles Turner or Sabonis with those picks that you got, and also with their trade. I think it was great what they did, and they're setting themselves up for the future. And I think the future is also bright with Duarte and also Tyrese Halliburton, who's a great player, great young piece to start a franchise with. So I think the Pacers did well with their trade deadline maneuver, for sure. Another winner, Jeff.
I got the Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
And I know me saying something positive about Porzingis is funny, but the Wizards, here's why. You kept Bradley Beal, you kept Kuz,
Mm-hmm.
you kept KCP, and you still have Rory Hachimura,
Yeah.
and you still have your man.
Deni Avdija.
You still have Demi.
Kispert.
You still have Kispert.
Yeah.
You got pieces.
You got pieces.
You got a whole bunch of pieces.
Whole bunch of pieces.
And then you have a player whose upside,
Mm-hmm.
when he's healthy, can be a 1.
Yeah.
His upside is a 1 when he's
Sure.
healthy. So if you get that player, and he's probably he will be a veteran presence now in that locker room,
he
right?
is. Yeah.
So you put him there, and with all those pieces,
Yep.
you have a shot
Yep.
of doing something semi-special with Bradley Beal, Porzingis, KCP, and Kuz and stuff like that.
And you can play alongside a person like Brad Beal easier than it is to play alongside a person like Luka, who's so ball dominant.
Yeah.
Brad Beal can move and kind of play
Because
off
Brad
the
Beal
ball.
can kick it down to him
Exactly.
and run off screens and get open.
Exactly. Yeah.
But let's just be honest. Porzingis, like you said, they had pieces. Porzingis just a piece.
Yeah.
He's just a piece. He's just a piece. Like that's why he didn't work in Dallas. Like he couldn't give Luka 5 minutes on the bench and the offense run through them.
His floor is just a piece, yes.
Yeah.
But his ceiling, I still think
ceiling, yeah.
I think
his
we've
ceiling
seen
is
this.
very high.
I don't know if we got to see that ceiling.
That's very true. I
don't know if we'll see
no
that
argument
ceiling.
for me. No
Yeah.
argument for me.
Sure. You got another winner, Weezy,
Another winner for me.
with the paper.
Yeah. Hornets.
Yeah. That's what Jeff said.
Well, for everything Jeff just said. I mean, he got somebody to help LaMelo Ball. And he got somebody to play defense.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. They also got to think, too, with that team, they didn't get rid of P.J. Washington.
You just you just don't like him, dog.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. No, I think
You just shit on my point because you also I'm giving credit to the piece they got,
okay.
and you bring up PJ Washington and
Well,
all
they
that.
didn't get rid of it. I'm just saying. I'm trying to think of somebody else. So you saying Montrezl Harrell's there to play defense?
Yes, is he not?
He's there for effort,
Mm-hmm.
rebounding, and catching oops.
Rebounding is kind of like that's defensive.
He's an energy guy, man.
Yeah.
He's just a hard nose, like,
You want Montrezl Harrell on your team.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
So tell us why it won't work. Go ahead.
Well, that's when we get to the losers.
I got you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Another winner for me is the Cleveland Cavaliers. A good team getting better. That's what you do with Karis LeVert without giving up too much. Simple as that, man. You got a bona fide superstar scorer in Karis LeVert if he plays to the top of his potential. You got Darius Garland, who's an all-star. Jared Allen was robbed for an all-star bid. So you match that alongside Laurie Markkinen, Evan Mobley.
He's healthy.
Man, listen, man.
Kevin Love, yeah.
Kevin Love is still there. Man,
Still
still there.
Still there.
Come on. Yeah, no, that's a great team in Cleveland. I love the way that they put that team together for sure. And also another winner, or are we ready to roll? Oh, the Los Angeles Clippers. Now listen, nothing, no assets, nothing. And you still bring in Norman Powell, and you still bring in Rob Covington on an expiring contract. So you do that, and that's what you're doing. You're keeping that team, I guess, a point where they can still win games without their two best players. So there's no Kawhi, there's no Paul George for the rest of the year. You got rid of Eric Bledsoe's terrible clutch contract. Dude, to bring in those guys and still be competitive in the West, the Clippers did a really good job. Shout out to Lawrence Frank, what he did.
Here's the thing.
Yep.
If they could somehow get to that play-in tournament,
Yeah.
you might get Kawhi and PG back. No, definitely Kawhi. I don't know about PG.
I don't think Kawhi or PG is playing
But
this
they
year.
could, though.
But you still, listen, Reggie Jackson, your guy. Norman Powell, Rob Covington.
Rob Covington.
Dude, yeah, Rob Covington is definitely your guy. Yeah, no, for sure. It's still, it's still a good team. That's a tough out.
Yeah,
every time they play.
I wonder if Kawhi is tired of sitting out.
No, he's not. He don't care. He don't care.
He's
just trying to get as much money as he can
for not playing.
Yeah, for not playing. He released a new shoe with New Balance. It's the same exact shoe.
Yeah. But Kawhi's,
I can see him sitting in the meeting like, yeah, that's cool. No. Let's roll with that one.
I got to show you. It's going to be different. I'm telling
you. Kyrie's done it for 5 straight years.
No, those shoes are different. These are the exact same shoes. The color blocks are just different.
I can see Kawhi going to say, you know what? Let's just roll with this
disgusting.
one. Let's do that one.
Kobe did the same shoe.
Kobe ain't never do that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't you damn near do that. Let's move right along to the losers. Weezy, we will kick things off with you. Give me your first loser.
I'm stating the obvious in this one. I ain't holding nothing back.
Okay.
Los Angeles Lakers.
Let's talk about them.
Los Angeles Lakers. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
I mean, you are the topic of discussion when it comes to NBA basketball on every sports network because and you're getting beat by 30. And,
you are. They getting beat by 30.
They almost got beat by 30 by the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm saying the Bucks are a championship team.
I understand that, but I'm saying with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, you're not supposed to get beat by 30.
Okay, here's the thing: do they have the assets to make any trades?
Yeah, they can do anything they want.
That's not true.
No, they can do anything. I'm not saying they didn't have the money, but something should have happened. At least let's hear about we tried to make this trade and it didn't go through.
Okay, I'm gonna give you that. It was John Wall and Christian Wood. Me and Jeff were talking about
Christian Woods is still up in the air.
John Wall, Christian Wood.
That Christian Wood is still up in the air.
And the Lakers did not want to give up a first round pick for Christian Wood.
Yeah.
Taylor Horton Tucker, Russell Westbrook. That was a trade. So if you were asking for a trade, they tried. They were just like, I'm not giving up a first for Christian Wood because I don't know how he looks for our team long term.
Yeah.
That's why.
I got you.
Here we go. Let's talk about these Lakers, though. I'm sure we go. Let's talk about it. Go ahead, Jeff.
Well, my loser, if we're talking Lakers, if we start Lakers, my loser is Russ.
Yeah, no.
There's no win in this for him.
Not one.
There's no win in this for him.
Not one.
Even if he somehow finds his smile and finds his game, it's too late.
Yeah, he's not happy. Russ is not happy.
Well, he's not happy, and there's something wrong. Like, Russ has never been he's never been Steph Curry, right? He ain't Trae Young. He's not Luke Kennard from Trae. He's none of that. But it's never been this bad.
It's never been this bad.
This is bad. And
at the crib too.
Yeah.
That makes it worse.
This is bad, and it gets worse. There's no disrespect to any Lakers fans out there. It gets worse when LeBron's on the court.
Yeah,
because the spotlight's big.
No, it's not. Maybe so, but Russ has been in the spotlight before. It's more like along the lines of he doesn't know what to do. As an AI fan, this reminds me of AI with the Pistons, AI going to Memphis. AI didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
the team was around him in Detroit because there was everybody except for Chauncey. He just took chances, but the team was there. But they couldn't play him and Rip at the same time. Yeah. There was no way to coach that.
No, you can't.
And it did. And this is eerily similar to the end of AI's career when it just didn't work out. When he went to Memphis, Pistons, and went to Memphis, and it just didn't work out. And he had to sign a half-a-year contract and finish out with Philly this last year.
That's right.
Like that's what it looks like. Unfortunately,
I'm telling you, playing with I'll let you get back to your point, Jay. Playing with LeBron James, teaming up with LeBron James for a superstar athlete is one of the scariest things ever.
The aging superstar.
Yeah. Even with Chris Bosh at one time, he didn't know what he was going to do.
Well, yeah.
He had turned into a spot-up shooter.
Yeah, so did Kevin Love.
Yeah. But obviously, they did it well. They won a championship.
They did.
But other than Kevin Love, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade, everybody else, they struggled with teaming up with dude.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Kyrie didn't struggle.
Yeah, he did.
Kyrie run a chip.
They didn't really get along.
But
he didn't want to play with him.
It's kind of hard to because Kyrie struggles playing alongside Kevin Durant. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, how the hell do you do that?
Well, I guess I'm not trying to discredit what Weezy's saying. I'm just saying I don't think this applies to Russ. I think this applies to the way the two players are matched up. And then you throw in Anthony Davis, who should be by far and away your best player at this point.
Yeah.
He's struggling playing with him.
But he isn't. Anthony Davis isn't your best player, and that's the part that doesn't get enough cover. Because it's easy to blame Russ. The turnovers are bad. The shots are horrible.
Yeah.
But your best player.
But you knew that when you was. That's what I don't like about the whole Russell Westbrook thing because you knew this guy is going to come in. You know what you're going to get. You're going to get energy. You're going to get just people. He's going to turn that bitch off. He's going to turn it over. And he's going to take bad shots. Why trade for him if you don't know that? They act like they didn't know what they were getting.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I don't get that. It just don't make sense. Now you're wasting a great year out of LeBron James, and they're blaming Russell Westbrook for it, but AD missed 14, 15 games. So in turn, like, why isn't the blame being talking about AD not stepping up being the number one guy? Why is LeBron James still the number one guy? Because AD isn't a number one, he's a number two, and that is going to see the end of the demise of the Los Angeles Lakers because the team is built around him being number one.
And he's not there yet.
And he won't be, for sure. Give me another loser, Weezy.
Yo, boy, John Wall.
Johnny Wall.
John Wall.
A whole nother year. He got set out the rest of the year.
And into the Houston Rockets, like, he's not going to opt out next year.
No, then you trade for Dennis Schroeder. You have a person that's better than Dennis Schroeder right now.
Yeah. And it's going to cost them more money next year.
That's stupid. Why? Yeah, he's not going
to opt out.
He's going to opt in and get his $44.5 million.
Right.
And then what you going to do? It's an expiring contract.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if he opts out.
He will not. I'm telling you that. Breaking news. He'd be a damn fool. Just like Russell Westbrook next year. Just Russell Westbrook, he has to opt into a 47. Guess what? He's going to opt into a 47 next year.
God, dog.
But maybe John Wall's easier to trade on the expiring 40.
So is Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So maybe it's easier to make the trade.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you, this John Wall is sad because he's rotten.
Yeah, I mean, he's still, and that's the thing, he can still play. Russell Westbrook can still play.
We don't know that, Jay.
Yeah, he can still play.
I understand he can still play basketball, but I don't know if he's still, we don't know if he's still the same John Wall.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Sure. Give me a loser, Joe.
I'm going to disagree with what you said earlier.
Okay.
I'm going Daryl Morey. Here's why. You have a player who didn't want to be there. I get it. You had to get what you can get for him. You waited this long to do it. That's the scary part. And then he's like that dude who dated the young lady who she's trying to move on. Yeah. And he just doesn't understand she's trying to move on.
I got you.
He can't let go of James Harden.
No, he can't.
He feels like James Harden is the one that got away. They had something special in Houston, and he wanted to try to rekindle that.
At 33.
It's just the thing. So now so if you make this trade and you don't sign James Harden to the max, then you just gave up Ben Simmons for a half a year or 35 games of James Harden in a playoff run, right? And if you do sign James Harden, that means you're getting age 33 to 37-year-old James Harden.
Oh, that's my loser, for sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot. It's a lot. And he gave up Seth Curry.
Dude, the 76ers past this year or 2 years from now, you're going to be paying James Harden $250 million, right at $45, $50 million a year at 33 and 37 years old. You know the decline in James Harden. You know how bad he's going to look?
That's what I'm saying.
He put on a fat suit 2 years ago. And then he quit on 2 teams in 2 years, dog.
His hamstring.
Come on, man.
9 straight games.
Get out of here, man. And you look at people like LeBron James. You look at people like Chris Paul, Steph Curry. Like, they're aging well, and they're aging at a better rate. And I don't know if it's because they take care of their body or they're vegan or whatever the case may be. But guess what? I'm trying to tell you, James Harden's not going vegan. James Harden is going to continue to hang out with Lil Baby. No, for sure. No, he's not spending millions of dollars to do that. He's going to spend $1 million to hang out with Baby and Rick Rubin. Not Rick Rubin, but Michael Rubin. Yeah. Like, come on, man. No, this is going to be an albatross at 36, 37-year-old James Harden. They better hope they get a championship and James Harden gets and is like, you know what, I want to finish my last couple of years in LA or something.
Because if it works, best case scenario, they win it this year.
Yeah.
And everything looks like, oh, okay, well, they won the chip, right? And it works.
It's going to be nasty.
I tell you what, though, the East is rough.
The East is rough.
They got 4 teams that can win the whole thing right now in the East.
For
4
sure.
teams. Miami, Philadelphia, Bucks. Brooklyn can turn around with these 3.
Chicago 5.
Okay, 5.
Yeah, Chicago 5.
I'll give you 5. I'm not going
Only thing that I worry about with my Bulls is that we didn't pull the trigger and getting Jeremy Grant. If we had Jeremy Grant, because that takes a person that can actually go out there and cook and guard KD.
You got to give up something for Jeremy Grant.
We were going to give up Patrick Williams and we didn't do it. But that's a young guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On a rookie contract. Then we got Jeremy Grant. We're going to have to, so that would have been rough for sure. My second loser for sure is Dame Lillard, man.
Yeah, that's the one.
Dame Lillard, man.
That's the one.
Come on, man. You got rid of all of those guys. You got rid of, over the years, you got CJ out of there. You got Rob out of there. You also get rid of Norman Powell. All of these guys that you traded for, you got rid of first-round picks. Mm-hmm. But you traded them for second-round picks and 1 first round in like 2024. That's nasty, man. I mean, I guess they're retooling for a healthy Lillard when he gets a good draft pick, and maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe it'll look like a lightning in a bottle how the Cleveland Cavaliers look, but I don't think so.
Yeah, Dame, he has to go and make his mind up if you want to win a championship or you want to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
If you want to make a lot of money and score a bunch of points, stay there. You good. You're not gonna win, but you'll go down as one of the best scorers in the NBA. But if you want help, let's go. Make a move. But nobody's coming to Portland.
Nobody's coming to Portland.
Nobody's coming to Portland.
Nobody's coming to Portland. Not to play with you, Anthony Simons, and Nasir Little and Nurkic.
Well, they beat the Lakers. They beat the Lakers the other day.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, because AD only shot the ball 12 times. Why in the hell is Anthony Davis only shooting the ball 12 times? Why?
Because LeBron just wanted to drink wine.
He was 9 for 12 from the field, Jeff. Had 22 points. Guess what?
He only shot the ball 12 times.
He only shot the ball 12 times. Shoot the ball 24 times, bro.
Listen, man.
Go out blazing.
I don't get it.
It's goofy, man. Another loser, anybody?
That was my Portland Trailblazers.
Trailblazers.
I definitely had Dame.
Mm-hmm.
I had Dame for another reason, though.
Okay.
They got rid of CJ and kept him. I would feel bad.
Yeah.
Because the Knicks could have gave up something for him.
Knicks could have.
He could have circumvented his way into a 3-team trade and somehow end up in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
You know what I'm
for sure.
saying?
But he wants to play on the West Coast, though.
But see, that's the thing. So the reason why I'm picking Dame is because I think he may have, we talked about this earlier before the injuries kicked in, the preseason things this year. 2 years too late.
Hell yeah. Too loyal to a fault, man.
And he might be stuck in Portland now.
Yeah.
And the playoffs might be the best thing he can do.
Looking crazy in them ugly ass Dames.
Them Dame 8s ain't bad.
Them bad.
They
Them
not bad.
Those are bad.
They not
Those
bad.
are bad.
I mean, Portland didn't even pick up the phone, though. Pick up the
They
phone.
pick up the phone.
You
They pick
up.
up the
Like,
phone.
shoot
can't
you
trade
up
him,
next
bro.
year. Do something.
He can't play this year, so it's hard to trade him. He's gone this summer. And
It's gonna be a
he'll
hell of a
probably be
summer.
in LA. But
Oh, my
if
God.
we notice, it ain't always good to come back home, man.
Oh, to live and die in L.A.
Oh my God. Another loser for me are the Heat and the Bulls. Like Jeff mentioned, there are 5 teams that can win this entire thing in the Eastern Conference. And the Heat and the Bulls did not make any trades to get themselves into a position where they can contend to be a top 4, top 5. That's it. It can't be a top 2, top 3. If the Heat make a trade to go get Miles Turner, you see what I'm saying? That helps them in the front court. Because you know who their starting 5 is? Bam Adebayo at 6'9". Guess what? Joel Embiid, he's going to cook him.
That's true.
Miles Turner is going to play him harder than fucking Bam will. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you make the team better.
But I think, not to cut you off, but
Go
I
ahead.
think the hardest part about doing it is what you give up to get a Miles Turner. The thing to make the Heat dope is the team.
I agree.
The team.
Okay.
They don't have yes, Jimmy Butler is very good. Bam's going to be great. Kyle Lowry is Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero. But you see how you start naming out those players?
Yeah.
That's what makes them good.
What if you would have gave up Duncan Robinson and an expiring contract like they gave to the Thunder, KP, the wing guy?
Okay.
You're not going to get in a first-round pick. And if I get a Miles Turner to start, and then your front court is solidified right there for the playoffs.
But see, you're counting on the Pacers just blowing it up. I don't think the Pacers blowing it up. They just picked a side. They picked either, like you said, they had to pick between Turner or Sabonis. They just picked a side.
And the only reason they didn't get rid of Turner is because his trade value was at its lowest because he's injured.
That's true.
Yeah. So my Bulls and the Heat, they didn't do anything to get past the 4 or 5 spot as the best team in the East. They're stuck there, and it's gonna be tough because
Well, they feel like they can roll what they got.
Oh yeah, no, you got to roll with what you got.
Because y'all made so many moves in the offseason.
Yeah.
It's not many. Y'all don't have a hole on that team.
They're gonna dance to go.
The Bulls,
who they came with. They're gonna dance to go. Who they came.
You got to
with.
dance with them, and not for sure. I see it. I'm just saying, Brad Beal
I got one more
should
loser.
be sinking. Let's hear it.
I got one more loser, and Kevin Durant is one of my losers.
Poor Kevin Durant.
And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because you can't trust Kyrie Irving. You don't know if he don't. You can't trust Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
He's a good ball player, but you can't trust him. We don't know if Ben Simmons can still play.
Ben Simmons can play.
No,
Last time we saw him play, he wasn't playing. He just wasn't shooting the damn ball.
Okay. We don't know where his mindset is.
Yeah, for sure.
He don't have to have one now, though.
Well, I'm just saying he ain't played in a while though.
All money in with Ben Simmons.
Right, but we don't know. And then it depends on how we work out. And then he got draft picks.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
Draft picks or something.
The draft mix ain't gonna keep him there. Oh, we got 2 first rounders. That's not gonna keep Kevin
That's
Durant.
trade bait for next year. You can get more people next year.
Kevin Durant. It's the first time I ever say this. He been better off staying in Golden State.
Well, that was
knew that from the beginning.
That was
Should've
from the
never
beginning.
left.
Yeah, he wanted to win more championships, but here's the thing. Why I'm not saying you're wrong, Weezy, but I would just counter that with saying the thing that helps Ben Simmons out is no disrespect, Jake. I know it's your man's. The Brooklyn Nets are going to be able to give him everything that he wanted to do in Philly. He don't have to score now. He could just play. He could just play defense, grab rebounds, get assists, and go home.
You gotta do nothing.
Kyrie and Kevin Durant and Patty Mills and the other gentleman, I forget his name, slipping my mind. Joe Harris. They can handle the scoring load for him every night. All he has to do is guard the best person.
He's gonna have to hit. He's gonna have to hit a shot in the playoffs. He's gonna have to hit one.
He ain't gonna have to. It's gonna be pick and roll action.
His shot's gonna be anything dunk related or layups because he's third to fourth option offensively.
Yeah, he's gonna turn into Dennis Rodman that can pass.
In Philadelphia, he had to score.
For real.
He had to score in Philadelphia.
Yeah, he needed his 16 points.
Anything he does now is surplus.
And by the time he's doing that, he get his mental back, and it'll be a situation where he's fine actually shooting the ball again, which he don't even need to do because you got one of the best scorers that can go out and get you 40. It's a good thing for KD, but at the same time, you can't depend on a guy like Kyrie. So that's why I think they got those first, because they were trying to get those first round picks and package those up with Claxton and try to get one more person. Yeah. Like they were trying to get to it. Yeah, no, for sure. They know they need one more score. Like a score, like a Harrison Barnes type score. Okay. That would have been perfect for them.
And them picks are gonna be what you said. That's for another trade.
That's for another trade. Are they gonna use that?
Them picks don't mean nothing.
Yeah, well, they don't mean nothing if you're competing for a championship. Right. Because just like, for example, and we can use it to football, the Los Angeles Rams right now, they got rid of all of their first round picks.
And in the Super Bowl.
It's working because they are playing in the Super Bowl. And Deshaun Jackson is an idiot because he was forced himself off of that team. He's at the crib watching this game.
I'm telling you, we ain't gonna talk about football too long, but if Sean McVay wins the Super Bowl, he gonna look like a genius.
No, Les Snead, the GM.
That too.
Yeah.
Well, Sean McVay, he said, "Go give me Matthew Stafford," and that's gonna look like a genius.
Yeah, well, because Jared Goff was trash.
Yeah, but Matthew Stafford never played a playoff game. He gonna go for 13 seasons not playing the playoff games to win the Super Bowl.
But you knew he just needed a chance. Like a lot of these kids, they just need a chance.
When I said that, you said I was crazy.
What you talking about? Everybody said it was an upgrade from Stafford.
No. Well, I used to fly to Stafford.
Well, they weren't playing no meaningful football.
But you said he was trash.
No, what I said was he's not playing meaningful football.
Okay.
Right. Last loser.
Oh, you got another loser. Shit, Jeff. Where this come from?
The Knicks.
Yeah. Damn, Knicks should have did something.
Knicks didn't pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone, girl.
Anything. Julius Randle could have.
I know you're home, but I had to go.
Ooh, it's lit.
You hit the wall last year.
Yeah.
In the first round, and you know that team is done.
The team's done.
I mean, shoot a text message or something, Nick.
Somebody would have gave you something for Julius Randle.
Yeah, but you don't really want to cut the bait on Julius Randle.
Yeah, you do.
You got a dumbass coach there. That's a dumbass coach.
I don't understand with the Tom Thibodeau.
You're not even playing Cam Reddish.
He didn't want Cam Reddish.
He tried to trade him.
He said he didn't want Cam Reddish there in the first
He tried to trade him to the Lakers. Really wanted Cam Reddish.
Yeah,
and they couldn't get him.
Yeah.
Tom Thibodeau is like the girl that's fine and always gonna bounce back, but then they find out she's nuts. She's been nuts.
That's true.
She's been nuts.
That's Tom Thibodeau. Yeah, for sure. That's perfect. Yeah.
I mean, he gonna have a good year. Yeah. And then, she crazy. Yeah. Bro, I told you that when she was doing that.
Tom Thibodeau. He ran Jimmy Butler into the damn. He ruined Joakim Noah. He damn ruined
Derrick Rose. Love
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose love him.
But that's why he's sitting in pajamas on the damn bench now because of him. Shit. Sitting over there looking right crazy. Anyway, tweet some questions, man, throughout the week of Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment. Give us a damn thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on.
Cameraman.
I was told to put the Black Power and never let it down.
It's Black History Month.
You better know it.
The Revolution will be podcast. We are out.
The merch.
New merch!
Oh, shit.
Oh!
There's merch on me.
Hey, you look good. What mine at, bro? What mine at? Okay.
Yeah, you got that. We just tight shit on. Coach Lockstyle.
Oh,
we out. We out.
Full Sport Press Podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.